Proverbs 12. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but he who hates reproof is stupid. The good obtains favor from Yahweh, but the man of wicked devices, he says lawless. A man is not established by lawlessness, but the root of the obedient shall not be moved. A capable wife is the crown of her husband, but one causing shame is like rottenness in his bones. The thoughts of the obedient are lawfulness, the counsels of the lawless are deceit. The words of the lawless are, lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the straight delivers them. The lawless are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the obedient stands. A man is praised according to his wisdom, but the perverted of heart becomes despised. Better to be lightly esteemed and have a servant than the highly esteemed who lacks bread. The obedient regards the life of his beast, but the compassion of the lawless is cruelty. He who tills his land is satisfied with bread, but he who pursues vanities is lacking heart. The lawless shall covet the catch of evildoers, but the root of the obedient yields fruit. In the transgression of the lips is an evil snare, but the obedient gets out of distress. From the fruit of his mouth one is filled with good, and the work of a man's hands is given back to him. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he who listens to advice is wise. A fool's wrath is known at once, but a clever one covers shame. He who speaks truth says obedience, but a malicious witness, deceit. Rash speaking is like piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is healing. The lip of truth is established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. Deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil, but counselors of peace have joy. No harm befalls the obedient, but the lawless shall be filled with evil. Lying lips are an abomination to Yahweh, but those who deal truly are his delight. A clever man is concealing knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaims folly. The hand of the hard worker rules, but the lazy is put to compulsory labor. Anxiety in the heart of man causes depression, but a good word makes him glad. The obedient is a guide to his neighbor, but the way of the lawless leads them astray. The lazy one has no game to roast, but the hard worker prizes his possessions. In the way of obedience is life, and in its pathway there is no death.